December 14th, 2024, and this video is called, Do You Own Bitcoin? Now, I am fascinated with this Bitcoin because I desperately need some moolah for the Mutant Botanical Garden. Except my little story here is I really didn't make much money. I've only made a couple $100 on it because I made a big mistake. I sold mine, and then when it went through the roof, I got basically caught with my pants down. So I went in again, and the key is you gotta hold on to dear life. You can't sell it, because I figured with just I had a couple thousand, and I thought, you know what, you're not gonna make a ton of money. So what I would do is every time it got to 70, it would fall. So I would sell at 70 and buy it back at like 50. Just do that every couple times, and I was able to build up my Bitcoin, not by a lot, by little increments. But then when it hit to 73, it never went down again. And then I panicked, bought it back, I think at like 95 or whatever. So I just got to hold on to dear life. So if I was you, I don't think it's too late to get into this, and I'll explain why. Even if you got a couple hundred, this thing could be like crazy. I mean, if you think it's high now, they're talking it's going to just go off the hook. So I wanted to show you this graph over here. This is cool. This is the Bitcoin ticker. And about a half an hour ago, this is why I'm doing this video, is it hit the highest it's ever been. It was, I think, 102,682. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And so this is just blows my mind what's happening with Bitcoin. Now on this tracker here, if it's green, that means they're buying. If it's red, that means they're selling. Here's the bids. So you could see the volume right here. When it went way up, it's because they were just buying like crazy. Look, everybody was buying. And what it is, then they ended up waiting for it to go down. They sell it then, and then boom, it goes down. And then people gobble it back up. It's just crazy. But what I wanted to show you is this one. Sorry for that brightness, but this is a really cool Coinbase. This is their tracker, and this is who I use, is Coinbase. You got to trust someone, so I trust them. But check this out. This is incredible. So today it's up 0.5%, which is like nothing. But just at how high it's gotten, there it is. It looked like it was 102, 805.30, somewhere around there. So what I want to show you is this week, it's been up 2%. The month, it's up 16. The year, it's up 143. And look at overall, it's up 100,000%. I mean, look at when it started. Thursday, August 1st, 2013 at 8 p.m. It was zeros. It started off at $101.21 for a Bitcoin. That's 11 years ago. And look at this. I wish I would have got in on that. Then would have had like a 100-acre mutant garden. I got in when it was too late, but from this Michael Saylor, what he's doing is he's manipulating this market. Short term, it looks like it's for the good, but who knows how this is going to play out. Now, who this is this guy right here, Michael Saylor. He is from MicroStrategy. Look at this. In June, he bought 11,000 Bitcoins, this MicroStrategy, at 65,000. That's 786 million. Then look at November 8th, they buy 51,000 Bitcoins. This was at 88. Then they bought 27,000 Bitcoins. Back then, they were holding 331,000 Bitcoin at an average of $50,000. So what he's doing, what's crazy, is he's taking this money from this micro strategies and buying Bitcoin. This might be brilliant, or this might be totally crash the whole system. This micro strategy, look at this. Just over 5 years, it went from $14 and it's peaking right now at like $408 in 5 years. And right here, look at Michael Saylor sees Bitcoin soaring to 13 million by 2045. So I don't know if this is, he directly owns 17,000 Bitcoins worth $1.6 billion. It says another $6 billion of that total comes from his 9% stake in MicroStrategy, which is mainly valued for its Bitcoin holdings. So he's definitely predicting, he's manipulating the market, I think. So do you own any Bitcoin? Is this, who's going to get caught in the end? This is the biggest Ponzi scheme in history, I think. And whoever is going to get caught holding the bags is going to be bumming. That's what I'm saying. Don't invest nothing you can't afford to lose. But I'm thinking as a 10-year investment, even if you started with $100, you might get 10,000 by the time it's over and done with. If you could do 1,000, I mean, this could be crazy. Hey, you got, if you don't play, you don't know if you could win or not, you know. But there's some links in this description I have for Coinbase. You get some monies if you sign up, so they're not that bad. But this is just crazy. It'll be 29% annual return over the next 21 years. And right now this is what the craziest thing that might spur this crazy, like, astronomical spike in Bitcoin is this. There is a global growing interest in Bitcoin as a reserve asset. This is crazy. So in 2024, Trump promised during his public speech that he would never sell Bitcoin that the U.S. government currently holds or acquires in the future, very much in the spirit of the definition of a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Now, this is how Bitcoin might spike up like crazy, is because there has been this interest in a reserve asset, Bitcoin, across the world. Countries are thinking about having Bitcoin strategic reserves, whatever the heck that means. So that the world is going like towards this. This might be the cashless society that they were talking about. This Bitcoin might be the future of digital currency if it doesn't crash, because there's a lot riding on it. But if it could survive, it might be the digital currency of the world. Now, that's a big question right there, is do you fight it, or how do you pay for stuff? when everything is digitized? What do you do then?